Hello everyone. I just wanted to touch base with you now that we've got to the end of classes. Boy, what a term it has been, and I want to congratulate you for making it this far. And I know some of you may still have some outstanding assignments to finish. I hope that by the end of next week you can get those in so that you can have a good break. So see if you can still muster a little bit of energy and a little bit of focus to get those assignments in. It's been a tough term. I mean, we had to pivot to remote learning, so there are challenges with that. And then there's the regular stresses of life that hit all of us during the term, and all of that within the midst of a global pandemic. So I want to congratulate you for persisting, for finding resources for yourself that could support your learning and making it to the fall term. That is no small accomplishment, so good for you. I'm proud of you. And I've heard from the professors that there's been some very good learning going on. Your written work, the conversations in class, the questions that you're asking, the way that you're leaning into difficult conversations and areas that might be challenging for you are indications of some of the really good learning that's been going on this fall term. So again, good for you to push yourself and challenge yourself, because learning is about taking the risk to engage different ways of thinking and to ponder questions that might be uncomfortable and yet important. So think about where you were in September and where you find yourself now. And what new things have you learned? And what new questions or wonderings are you holding as we now move into winter term? Good for you to do all this learning. It's fun when you're a professor to see students grappling this way, growing, stretching themselves, and coming to new insights. That's the fun of teaching. I want to tell you a little bit about a couple of resources that are available for you. I know that this holiday season, it's going to be different for a lot of us. Many of us won't be meeting with friends and family like we used to. We'll be finding other ways to do it over Zoom or Skype or FaceTime. Some of you may find that challenging and you may feel alone. So the Glebe Center has launched a Stay Connected program, which is a drop-in free online session on Thursdays, starting this Thursday, the 15th of December, and running through into the new year. It's free, but you do need to call the Glebe Center in order to get the link, the Zoom link for yourself. So if you're interested, please take advantage of that, particularly if you're feeling that you don't have a lot of ways to connect with people over the holidays. And the second thing I want to remind you of is that the food drive will continue next week on December 17th. And if you are in need of food, and I have wonderings about that over the holidays, we're inviting students to take enough food on the 17th of December to last them until January 7th, when the food drive will open up again. So please, if you're finding yourself with some food scarcity, take advantage of that resource. If you have something to share, feel free to drop it by at that point, or if that isn't convenient, be in touch with Ann Anderson for another time where she could meet you here at Luther to receive your donations. Or if you'd like to give a financial donation to support your fellow students, you can do that through the Luther website. Just mark it Food Drive. Finally, I really want to encourage you to take this break to rest, relax, find ways to renew yourself. I know this holiday season is going to be different. It's going to be different for me too, as I won't see either of my children. I even have a birthday coming, and I won't be able to see them for that either. But we're going to do different ways of connecting to try to still enjoy each other in a different way, but hopefully have some time and able to talk as well. How are you going to do that? How are you going to connect with friends and family and still find some enjoyment in this season? I'm also going to sort of keep my eye out for those people in my network or even in my neighborhood who might be alone. And are there ways that I can be supportive? Because what I find is some of the joy of this season is also giving to others. I'm going to make the traditional Norwegian Christmas bread tomorrow, and I have plans to give some of that to a neighbor who lives by herself. Are there things that you could share? Or could you drop a card off in somebody's mailbox? Or how about a phone call or email? I think we all need support this year, probably more than ever. And if each of us do a little bit, it'll all help everyone make this season a little brighter. So whatever you celebrate, whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, or other holidays during this season, I want to wish you a good holiday. And I want to wish you a good time of rest and renewal. And I look forward to having you back in winter term and for the learning that's going to happen next term. So best wishes, everyone. Thanks for being here at Luther. I really appreciate all that you have offered. Bye for now.